to start off by saying, finally, a Transformers movie that didn't disappoint. Bumblebee, about commonly favored Autobot, Bumblebee, also known as B-127, shocked fans with a family-appropriate movie that didn't just suck. It's well known that previous Transformers movies have not been a big hit with audiences, forcing previous director Michael Bay to step down from his throne, especially after a poor box office showing for Transformers: The Last Knight, with a Rotten Tomato rating of 15%, while Bumblebee has a well-deserved Rotten Tomato rating of 92%. Newly crowned director Travis Knight pulled the series out of the junkyard with an action-packed movie that was actually aimed towards a younger audience. You would think that the earlier films would have been kid-appropriate considering the series is based off a cartoon and action figure line. But, with all the sexual jokes and inappropriate references, kids were left unable to watch and parents unhappy. Within this movie, though, there was still the epic battles, explosions, and robot pummeling action, but an inappropriate joke was nowhere to be found. In fact, the two main love interests of the entire film never even kissed. In an interview with Mike Ryan, Travis Knight said, quote, "I wanted to pay tribute to both fans of the live-action franchise as well as the cartoons." Lead character Charlie Watson, portrayed by Hailee Steinfeld, built a strong relationship with the scared and confused alien robot that showed up in her garage as a beat-up Volkswagen Beetle. Steinfeld's performance as Charlie, a one-time high school diving champion who's been emotionally sidelined by her father's death, is the most appealing, possibly the only appealing, main human character the series has yet to offer. A line could easily be drawn between this movie and E.T., whereas Bumblebee befriends Charlie just as E.T. had befriended Elliot. There are also great actor performances by John Cena and Dylan O'Brien, who briefly played the voice of Bumblebee. The movie rolled the clocks back to 1987, bringing with it a lot of 80s nostalgia that's very popular with the generation from that time period. At one point, B decided that pumping his fist like Judd Nelson at the end of Breakfast Club would be his new victory dance. There were also many iconic songs from the era, including Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears, Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley, and my personal favorite, Take On Me by a-ha. On the topic of music, actor Hailee Steinfeld even had her own song back to life as a part of the soundtrack for the movie. Overall, Bumblebee told the unknown story of how the beloved Autobot lost the ability to talk and how he learned to communicate through using his radio, at least to the live-action fans. Travis Knight stepped up to the plate and proved to be a great director for the sixth movie in the Transformers series, effectively saving its name and making something that was worth the trip to the theaters. I definitely look forward to seeing more Transformers movie from this director in the future.